see them.
At least 3 up there still.
Right here. Got it.
2, 3. Oh god.
Clustering.
What up, gang? It's crazy. We're almost halfway through the season. We already saw a huge rebalance that led to changes not only in the general meta, but the first mid-season ground loot meta change we've ever seen in Warzone. The Street Sweeper was literally sweeping away the competition, so much that Raven said we have to take them out, and they did that. This, plus the entire meta shift back towards SMGs, has led to some drastic changes in my tier list, so we're going to talk about that today. If you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. We're almost at 200 subs, which is crazy. We're so close by mid-season. Let's get it, gang. 200 by Reloaded. All right, on to the tier list. Starting off with the 1911. I need to change the name here. Okay, 1911 or this. Yes, this is 1911. This epic version is back a C. The rare better because it doesn't have the flashlight that the 1911. These are suppressed, that's why they're better. This one is not. Higher mag capacity. This AK is very difficult to control. The 4X, it's just really rough. The 3X much better. I've got them B tier. They're good in a specific range, 20, 35 meters. A little rough up close. This AUG, yeah, I just never use it, and it's got that massive 6X, but I think it's more usable than the AK. This AUG is a 4X. I think I've used it a few times. I think it's workable, so that's why I've got it B tier. You know, and you saw in the beginning of this video, the M82, I love it. Just been hitting shots, grounded shots that I have not hit otherwise. It's, I think, one of the best snipers that we've had as ground loot. I know a lot of you like the old growth a couple seasons ago, but this M82 is ridiculous. And I'm definitely gonna be putting out a video that kind of goes in depth on why I think M82 is so good. Check that out when it comes out. This brutalizer. All right, so this is one of the main shifts, is that it's tough to be a shotgun again when it's SMGs everywhere. It's hard to get up close. I think, yeah, in that first couple minutes, you can do work with this, but frankly, if you come against a common PPsh at the correct range, you're gonna get deleted. So for that reason, I can't be just like, oh, I'm gonna run in there, let's go. It's A, but you gotta be a little careful. All right, this Bullfrog, top tier, and we're gonna go into that when I compare the SMGs. But yeah, you guys already know that headshot power, that's what makes the Bullfrog quite amazing. This Sigma, one shot, one down. This Farah has dropped because of that SMG shift. ADS is just really slow. 45 is all right, and they've taken away all the Raider stock strafe firing advantage that the ARs had, so it's still really good, but not as good as it was. RPD, I really like the RPD as a ground loot because 75 rounds, you're playing squads, you down somebody, you know someone's coming as backup, you just expect it, and to have 75 rounds means you're ready for the next person or two. So I like the RPD, and it's suppressed. This Diamati, it's a little difficult with SMGs everywhere, so it's solid, but you gotta be a little careful, I think. These Farahs are top of B tier for the same reasons I outlined about counteroffer, just that strafe advantage is gone, and they have lower mag, and they're not suppressed or SOCOM eliminator in any way, whereas the Farah is. This Fafar also SOCOM eliminator. And I just like the Fafar a little better because of the fire rate. So I go with the Fafar. This Gallo, again, same reason. Shotguns are a little, you gotta be more careful. It's hard to get up close these days. And this has less capacity than the Street Sweeper. This Stoner, really good. M82s drop like every round. And I'm always taking an M82 over a Stoner because I love the M82. But the Stoner, for those of you that love LMG AR long range, Stoner's really, really good. This Gallo right there, this Gallo here. The Hauer, I don't hate the Hauer, especially in the first like initial drop, people are frantically looking for guns. This Howard can do work. 2 shots, they're downed. Use an SMG with it, use this as a finisher. I've always had a decent time with the Howard very early on. Yeah, once everyone has guns, don't use the Howard. We got a new king in town. It's the Glow Bullfrog. 65 rounds makes it better than the Epic. And yeah, just the headshot potential. It's really good against full-plated enemies. We're gonna go into that with the SMGs, but yeah, the Bullfrog is the new king of this season, this post-patch season. The Howard, another Howard. This one in between those, it's got a pretty good mag capacity. Kind of use it like a short-range sniper. This LC10, and this is the sign, the changing of the times. These LC10s are top of A. This one is up here because it's got 43 or 45 rounds. Just really good. Bullfrog just a little better with that headshot power. These ones really good. You just, you're low, one shot, one down, one eliminate, plus maybe a down. It's just hard with 30 rounds to do more than that. This M16, I don't like burst weapons. I feel like it's too slow, especially at the beginning. Maybe at the beginning you can, 2 bursts, a 2-plated enemy, but I don't really lean towards it. But I'm gonna respect it, and it's silent, so it's still A. These M60s, yeah, I'm taking it over the 1911. I just think you're not gonna be holding on 1911 for very long, so that the fact that it's suppressed doesn't really make a difference. And I'm just a full auto versus a pistol at a specific range. It's gonna win. It's gonna win out. This MA2 is just almost basically just a velocity difference, but they're both phenomenal. Mac 10, I've talked about last video. I just think the fire rate is a bit dangerous and doesn't have the damage profile it once had. Very easy to miss a few shots and then your bullets are gone and you haven't even downed the person. So I think it's better for people with aim assist. For mouse, it's a little rough. It's hard to stay locked on. I can see for aim assist people, it's higher. For me, it's high B, top of B. This one's just, honestly, I haven't even seen this in game, so I don't know. I saw it on a stream early on, but I have not seen it or picked it up since, so it might not even exist. Frankly, these magnums are here. This paperweight has a light, so it's worse than the Epic. This Pellington, I want to like this Pellington. I really love the countermeasure last season, but I just whether it's because I keep getting M82s or I just haven't had much run with it, and when I have, it hasn't really worked out great. So I'm dropping them down to B. Yeah, actually, these Diamantis are not better than the AK, and this better than Diamante. Yeah, I think just that one shot down potential. One shot here. This M16 is here. It's better than the Epic. Okay, the PPsh. I really love the PPsh, and let's go a little bit into why. So we've got True Game Data, his website. Yeah, so now let's start 250. Obviously Bullfrog. Let's see this cluster here. This is the Mac 10 LC10 Bullfrog PPsh. Headshot, obviously, advantage. LC10 does pretty good. The other ones are lag behind. This is full plate. But when we talk two plates, yeah, headshot, Bullfrog can't be beat still. LC10. Chest shots, boom. LC10 PPsh overtake the Bullfrog and Mac 10. 200 plate, 200 health, 2 plates. These two are better. Stomachs, they're better. Extremities, they're still better. So you see, against 2 plates very early on, PPsh, LC10 perform really well. Sure, once later in the game, and that's why I think the Bullfrog still probably is the top to hold on to get to the next loadout. They perform better. This performs better. But the LC10 and PPsh, and why I think the PPsh over the LC10, I think the 900 rounds per minute versus 790 for the LC10, it's a little more forgiving. And when you're up close and people are side strafing, you miss some shots, you need that better RPM. Now the Mac 10's too much, and it just goes through the mag. But I think 900s is kind of like ideal fire rate. Just the Fafar has 900, and we all remember how the ground loop Fafar, it did it. You like literally got the down eliminate in 25 rounds. It was like perfect. No bullet more, no bullet less. I feel the same way about the PPsh. It just gets it done, just right on the dot. LC10, I think it's just a little, I feel like a hair slower. And I might look into like the ADS animations. I feel like the PPsh is like, it's very vertical. And that's something that I've been looking at with the Psychop. As to why I love the Psychop is just when the animation is very vertical, you tend to shoot faster because you feel more ready. But when it's coming more from the side, I tend to wait longer to shoot. And so I think that plays a little factor. I could be making all this up, I don't know, but right now I'm higher on the PPsh. This legendary is got a huge mag, 71 rounds. I'm tempted to put it over the Bullfrog, but just because of the Bullfrog's 250 plate advantage and the headshot advantage, I'd take a Bullfrog over it. But PPsh is ridiculous. Some scenarios you might want this because it's got the 71 rounds over the epic. 65 here is good in most situations. All right, so yeah, then the uncommon is, you know, still, they're all really good. These just have a range advantage with the task force barrel. This RPD, better than the better barrel. This one same, but they're all really good. They're all suppressed, 75 rounds. This RPG, one shot down. Slow death is slow death for you. This space probe, really hard to control again. This stoner, just behind that one. These guys are gone. This swindler is, again, just low mag capacity and mag 10. This gun is so, this version of this gun is just, varoscope's broken. But even when I tried to use like the 1x variable, the 1x zoom, I can't hit anything. It just, I don't know. It just seems totally broken. It makes me not want to ever use this version, but theoretically this should be pretty solid, but M82, I'm just going to take the M82 over it, or the Pellington. This LC10, really good. All 5 of these, let's go. The Vex Lord has been dethroned. It is no longer the king. It's still really good. Just the SMGs are just too, the ADS advantage. You just gotta have, you can pair it, you know, you have this as your long mid, this as your close, but no longer the king. This XM4, you know, same reasons as this Vex Lord, just the SMGs are just too dominant right now, but yes, it's still really good, solid A tier. And this Zealous is better than the, where is it, the other Pellington. And then you got the Howers, so yeah, they are solid in the right situation. All right guys, well that's the full list, and I hope you found this helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed. Great content coming. Gonna do those in-depth M82 Psychov. Have been having an amazing time with the Psychov. Maybe the PPsh, thinking about doing a loadout video for that. Gotta get a Victor, guys. I haven't played a lot of rounds, life's been busy, but gotta get a dub. And but yeah, having a good time with this season. Please like, subscribe, and be on the lookout for that content. Catch you guys on the next one.